talk. What? This is insane, y'all.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5 of season 2 of Shiny Showdown. So this is going to be our first all-star battle of the season, our midway point if you will. So we had not too many Pokemon to choose from, but we are going to work with what we've got. So let's jump into our team preview and we'll see what we are bringing against Ali today. So the first Pokemon we have is going to be our Annihilape. This is probably going to be the crux of our strategy today. I think as long as we can keep Annihilape around, we're going to be in a much better spot. So as you can see, we had leftovers for our item, but we have Defiant as our ability. We have Drain Punch, Bulk Up, Outrage, and Rage Fist. Some good overall coverage moves, I think, for this, but we also have a little bit of setup moves and HP recovery, which hopefully will help us get ever closer to that wonderful, wonderful W this week. Next on our list, we have our Power Herb Hawlucha. So why do we have the Power Herb? Well, we're using the ability Unburden, just like last week. We're going to be using a Sky Attack fairly early on so we can get rid of our Power Herb. Power Herb allows us to use a two-turn move in one turn, so we get rid of our item for our item slot, procs or Unburden, and also gives us an attack boost with Acrobatics. Also, we have Roost for some HP recovery here as well. Rocking out with some more birds, we have the Staraptor holding the Citrus Berry. So the moveset's a little weird. We didn't get to use it last week, so I don't know how this is going to go, but I feel like it's like weird and funny enough to still do again. So it's got Substitute, Rest, Sleep, Talk, and Brave Bird. We're hoping to hide behind a Substitute while healing off not only the Substitute payment, but also any Brave Bird damage that we have as well. This format is supposed to be like just a good fun time, so I'm okay with experimenting with some kind of crazy sets that might be terrible. But we already have like fighting coverage, so we don't really need the close combat. So I figured it'd be okay enough. So last week, Ali had actually caught a Sliggoo that she didn't really get to evolve into Goodra. So since we caught each other's mascots, I felt it was appropriate to go ahead and bring the LadyDunsparce here. So we have King's Rock to help us maybe get some flinches. It's got Serene Grace. We're using Smart Strike, Drill Run, Hyper Drill, and Poison Tail. I don't really know how LadyDunsparce is going to hold up really, but hopefully we can proc some extra effects from our moves and maybe get a cheeky flinch here and there from the King's Rock. We're bringing back our Arceus find in Pachirisu, holding the Focus Sash because I feel like it might be a little frail. So Pachirisu with the Volt Absorb, I don't know if we're going to have to contest any lightning types, but Volt Absorb is a good move nonetheless. But we have Super Fang to half the HP of any Pokemon that Ali uses. Discharge is a good choice. Nuzzle for a guaranteed paralysis, and then we have Volt Switch to kind of give us a little bit of a switch priority. And last but not least, we have Lamu, our Palossand. So this was actually the first and only Pokemon we caught in episode 1, and it really put in work because Ali got her starter right off the bat. So we do have the Assault Vest to help make it a little bulkier. It does have Water Compaction, which is why it worked so well in episode 1. Ali had caught a lot of water types, so we were able to boost our defense quite a bit, and then we were hitting for super effective Giga Drains to recover some health and just kind of wall up. So I figured that would be good enough today as well, because we do know Ali does have the Samurott that she can use. So if we can maybe predict a water type move in some way, we can go out into it, get a defense boost, and then get some health back with Giga Drain. But we also have Earth Power, Flash Cannon, and Shadow Ball as well. So that's the team we're going to be using against Ali today. Hopefully we'll take the W, because we do have a nice little surprise prepared for whoever wins tonight's all-star battle.
I cannot believe that we are already at the halfway point of Season 2 of Shiny Showdown. All-Stars is always a very fun episode because it is all about the battling. We spent so much time focusing on the hunting aspect, but now it's time to really put our VGC skills to the test. And can we build a team with all of these awesome Pokemon that we have? Now, going into this battle, I have been hyper-analyzing everything that Dave has. I know he has 2 Pokemon that will avoid water moves at all costs. I know he's got that Annihilape that's going to Drain Punch me until I am blue in the face. I have studied Dave's teams and I'm feeling significantly more prepared tonight than I have felt for any episode. So I've been focusing on tailoring my team to be able to knock out any of the 8 Pokemon that he could choose from. Now this was an incredibly difficult decision for me because I have to choose 6 Pokemon total. Dave has 8 Pokemon, he has to choose 6 of those, so only 2 get to sit out. But for me, I have 15 total Pokemon, so that means I had to choose 9 to sit out today. Kind of crazy, but I'm trying to think of what's going to be the best team to deal with Clodsire, Lycanroc, Palossand, GoodraFTW, Annihilate, Pachirisu, Staraptor, and Hawlucha. So this is what I came up with. A little bit nervous. First and foremost, we have our starter Pokemon, Samurott, who has been by my side through this whole adventure. Unfortunately, its water moves are not going to be the most effective today because Palossand and Clodsire have that water compaction ability that absorb water attacks, but that's okay because we can also use this against potentially Lycanroc or anything else. We've got some blast kind of moves. We also have Grass Knot and Ice Beam because I do suspect we are going to see those ground types and a flying type. I think that that's just normal to expect at this point. Aqua Jet is also going to give us a little bit of a speed boost. We're going to get that priority move right in there. So we also have Life Orb. It's going to give us a little bit more power, but we are going to lose HP. So, you know, we are going to increase our attack power, but at what cost? And that's what we're going to find out. Hopefully Samurott can make it through this evening. Second, we're going to play with Honchkrow. Honchkrow is a Pokemon that I caught in episode 3 that I actually did not use in battle at all, simply because there was only the Clodsire on Dave's side and I had 6. So this is a Pokemon that Dave may or may not realize that I have in store. So we've attached the Rocky Helmet to Honchkrow in hopes of maybe taking a little extra damage if Honchkrow does get hit. We do have a critical hit boost, but I focused this on being a dark type Pokemon simply because I know that we have 2 ghost types that we are going to be encountering in the Palossand and the Annihilate. I also have that Brave Bird because I built this one specifically to be an Annihilate. That is a tongue twister. And Annihilate Killer. So we've got Brave Bird, and then we have Sucker Punch, Night Slash, and Foul Play. We're going to try to get rid of that Annihilate the best we can as fast as we can. Third, we have Abomasnow. And Abomasnow is... I'm a little bit nervous about Abomasnow, simply because I know we've got some fighting types in the fray, but I do think that the grass and the ice typing are extremely crucial to the matchups I'm going to be seeing tonight, so I did put a focus sash on Abomasnow just in case. We have a fun variety of moves. I've got a Roar Veil, which is going to reduce the attack power of any physical or special attacks that happen during a snowstorm, which ironically just happens whenever Abomasnow comes out. We also have Blizzard if we need that snow again, in addition to Giga Drain and Earth Power. Next, I'm going to psych Dave out a little bit with his mascot, Pokemon. So I'm going to be using Goodra here. I've given it Draco Meteor, Earthquake, which is extremely vital in some of these matchups, Thunderbolt for the birds, and then we've got Body Press in case we do see the LadyDunsparce, which I find would be hilarious, but I want to be ready to kill my mascot before he can kill his, which is absolutely hilarious and funny because he has my favorite Pokemon. I have his favorite Pokemon, but I certainly will not let my favorite Pokemon take the win if it's not on my team. Next, we have Altaria. I called Altaria last week very randomly. I was at the end of a dragon sandwich. The sandwich ended. I turned around, boof, Shiny Swablu. And I caught so many Pokemon last week that I had to sit one out. So Dave has not seen this Altaria at all. I did make him aware that I caught it, just to be fair, but he does not know what this Altaria can do. I put the heavy duty boots on. I am expecting some Stealth Rock at the beginning, so I think that this is going to help out. But I've got, once again, another Annihilate Sniper with the Brave Bird, Will-O-Wisp, and Perish Song to hopefully just get rid of the Annihilate. That's what I'm scared of. And then we have Roost to heal ourselves up. Last but not least, we have for Rigoraph, and we've got the leftovers on for Rigoraph, just to increase our health points as we go through. Heal ourselves just a wee bit. We've got a fun variety of moves here. We have Psychic type move. We have an Electric type move, Thunderbolt. I think that this is important when you know that you are going against some flying types. And then we have Hyper Beam and Nasty Plot as well. The perk about this is that Sucker Punch is not going to get me because of this Armor Tail ability. So that will at least make sure that, unless he does truly outspeed me, I'm going to get that first hit before Sucker Punch potentially takes me down. So that's what we're working with this evening. I'm incredibly excited. This is going to be a best 2 of 3 battle with very, very high stakes. Are you ready to show down the shinies?
Yes.
Tonight is All-Stars. We've got all of our Pokemon ready to go. We're going to give some of them a second opportunity, maybe even some a first opportunity to actually battle on here. So yeah. I am ready for you to see what I come at you with.
You definitely have a much larger shiny pool than I have, so this will be quite interesting, to say the least.
I gotta say, I've been second guessing and panicking because I can form 2.5 teams with what I've got.
Gosh.
So I had 15 to choose from, so I have 9 in my box that I didn't get to use today.
Ridiculous.
So there's still some that after tonight's episode we still will have never seen in battle.
Just as a reminder, we have big stakes for the All-Star Battle this go around. The winner will be getting a nice, fancy, fat, handsome reward, which we will reveal once we have decided a winner. I know we have talked about what it is, so I'm curious to see if you've already thought about how that will play out for you.
Oh, absolutely. I am ready tonight, when I win, to tell you exactly how the rest of this season is going to go.
All right, well, if we're ready to go, I will disconnect and we can complete our preparations and get into our best of 3 All-Star extravaganza.
Yes, good luck to you. I am very excited to see which of your Pokemon you selected for this evening, and I'm excited to just put it all together, just see how it goes.
Yep, let's do it. Good luck to you.
I am a bit nervous, but this is exactly what I expected, and honestly, I'm very happy to not see Clodsdire here or Lycanroc. I was terrified of Lycanroc. I did expect the LadyDunsparce though, so I'm glad that we have outfitted our guy here. So if he's looking at my team, I think immediately he's seeing a lot of dragon types. I think he starts with Palisand. I truly think he goes for Palisand simply to set up a stealth rock. Maybe I can get off a turn 1 knockout with Abomasnow, and then we'll just set up the rest ready to go behind it.
All right, so Allie has. I figured she was gonna bring the Goodra. I figured that was pretty obvious. So, I think Pachirisu is the best lead. We can kind of get some information, and we have the Volt switch, so we can switch out. It'll be a little not great if she leads with the Abomasnow. Like we have to. Well, oh no, wait, hail. It's not hail anymore. It's snow. So we don't have to, we're not too worried about snow warning anymore. So that's good. But we do, I think we have a decent enough team to contest what she's doing.
At least Palisand is probably how I would start it from his end, because I did have Palisand last season. So I kind of already have an idea of ways that I built it, and I think he might have taken, if I recall, he might have taken a play out of my book with the entry hazards. So let's just see how this goes. Oh, he went with Pachirisu. Okay, that's fine, because we are going to go ahead and start off with an Aurora Veil, making his attacks a little bit less effective for the next 5 turns. I don't think he doesn't know how this, how Abomasnow exactly here is built. I did not put Earthquake on it. Oops. This is fine. I do think, do it. This is Dunsparce. Do Dunsparce. Okay. I think at this point, we're going to go ahead and switch into... See, if I were him, I know how I've built these Pokemon in the past, so of course I'm like, ah! I don't want to necessarily show all of my cards here yet, so we'll swap in Goodra for the win. Do it for the thumbnail! Yes! Poison Tail. Okay, so the higher this user's defense stat, the greater damage it deals. I know Dunsparce notoriously has a high defense stat. We're going right in for the body press. Oh, okay. Not as effective as I was hoping here. Again, I don't want to show all of my cards, so we are just going to do the body press again here. Third time's the charm. Tord and Gardevoir EX is what you think is going to win. I don't think that that's going to be the case. I think we're going to see an Arceus variant win. All right, this was a good read on his end. The snow stopped. Aurora Veil wore off. Okay, we are going to go ahead and switch. I think I am going to switch into Midge, specifically because if he goes for a Rage Fist, then I'm going to be able to counter it. He's not going to be able to hit me. Oh yes, we love bulk up. That's fine. We're just gonna start hammering in with the attacks. I don't want to throw Honchkrow in too soon. Outrage is crazy. I think once again we are gonna. I think this Pokemon goes down. I think we see a Drain Punch. I think I go ahead and let Midge go. That was kind of necessary. So next turn, the plan is I am going to Sucker Punch and hope. Sucker Punch and hope. Now, he is unfamiliar with this one. Sucker Punch, oh yeah, I forgot that. Fighting types are, you know, this is just regularly effective. So we're gonna Brave Bird it. Oh, no! Don't do this to me. Goodbye, Halucha! Now, how much damage did I take from that? It wasn't that bad. All right, so we're 1-1 right now. We're kind of evenly trading. So I'm going to swap in a Abomasnow here, and I'm going to hopefully get a Blizzard off next turn. Bring back the snow. Let it go. Let it go. All right, Staraptor, you substitute. Okay, whatever. What we can do is we can set up another Aurora Veil, or we can try to take out the substitute. I'm gonna try to take out the substitute. Are you going into normal type here? Is this a normal Terra? It is a flying Terra. So, okay. This is not what I expected here. Brave Bird is a good strat here. He doesn't know I have the Focus Sash, though. So hopefully we get rid of the substitute. Citrus Berry, also smart thing to put on the Staraptor. Not very effective. I also don't think that it got it. Yeah, it wasn't enough. We're going to go ahead and bring in Samurott because we do have the ice type move here. Now, does Dave remember that that's something I have here? I don't know. That thing is a little bit scary. Let's Aqua Jet just to confirm that we get rid of the dumb thing. The dumb substitute. And Staraptor is going to use Rest. Okay. So it's going to, so it falls asleep, gets all of its health back. Let's Ice Beam. Let's Ice Beam and hope that this takes it out. Sleep Talk! What? This is insane, y'all. I think we're gonna send Goodra in here. And we're gonna Thunderbolt. I don't know if he's gonna read me doing this. I think we see another Brave Bird. Jeez. All right. We are going to Thunderbolt once again. This is crazy. Okay. Oh, I hope this... Ugh. This hurts, y'all. Alright, I'm 3 down right now. I'm going to send out Altaria, and I'm going to Will-O-Wisp to hopefully take away the opportunity for it to use Rest. That is my thought here. Ugh. Okay. I don't know exactly what to do here. So I guess I'll swap in Honchkrow. I'm very, very far behind, which is incredibly unfortunate. Oh, y'all, this is not good. This is not good. He still has 4 behind, and I have only 2 behind and 1 that's basically done. We're gonna just start with a Night Slash. See, this is crazy because this is the strategy I wanted to do with Sliggoo last week, but I just couldn't. Why did you use Rest again? Alright, let's foul play here and just see what happens. Y'all, my VGC skills compared to my TCG skills are so bad. Ugh. I wish this was a close match, but it's not. Alright, we are going to try the Altaria again. And we're just going to go all in Brave Bird. It's a Brave Bird fight. How is its attack so strong? Because unfortunately, I do know how this one ends. Because this is all I've got left. So, one thing I struggle with specifically in a battle type format, is when to terastalize. And I think that my life would have been so much better if I would have terastalized this way sooner. But unfortunately, nothing I can do at this point. Yikes. So he got a lot of information from that battle, whereas I got none. But I do know what to expect now from that. I do know a little bit better what to expect from the birds. Jeez. Ugh, my heart. So that's kind of the crazy thing. We are continuously trying for improvement, continuously trying to get better at the game. Unfortunately, this round 1 was not great. I didn't know what to expect with Staraptor. It's one that I haven't seen in battle, and now that I know what it does, I've got to get that Will-O-Wisp off and fast. So let's check in with Dave. Good game.
Good game.
That Staraptor, holy mackerel.
I'm kind of glad you didn't get to see that last week, so you'd be utterly unprepared for this.
So I was telling my half, like, this is how I built my Sliggoo last week. This is exactly how I built Sliggoo. I just got bodied by an Iolave. So yeah, very, very interesting. I'm ready to go into round 2 if you are.
Game two. So, I believe this time we're good to just use the Hawlucha. To start with. It was either between Hawlucha and LadyDunsparce, but I feel like LadyDunsparce is too slow.
Y'all. I'm scared. I'm scared. I want to go home. I'm setting it up the exact same way.
Like, our only hope to, like, take out the Abomasnow in one turn is to bring it to Sash with a Poison Tail, proc the poison, and then the poison takes it out in one go. So I figured we'd see the Abomasnow here. So she has to decide at this point, does she want to... Although fly... Well, it doesn't matter, it's sashed. We know it's sashed. So she has to decide, does she want to take out the Hawlucha? Oh, it didn't even take it. Oh! I didn't know that move could flinch! I had no idea it could flinch. Not a single clue. Wow, saved by the hacks. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Now we just flying press, depending on what she brings in. Yeah, we're, alright, so we're gonna see Midge here. How scary is Midge? Does Midge want to see a flying press? Like, we don't really have anything that can test this any better. So if Hawlucha goes down here, Hawlucha goes down here. Do we predict that she'll save Midge, and do we roost? Let's do it. Drat. We're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see this last try. All right. Well, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunate, but it's fine. Can we just bring in the LadyDunsparce and hyper drill it? That seems like a good idea to me. Because I don't think she has a ghost type. So we're dodging that. We're gonna see the hyper beam. Wow. So this is fine now. So we do finish off the Farigiraf. Even up the score a bit. So we are going to see the Goodra now. I feel like I live. Oh, we're going to see Thunderbolt. So that's fine. So we're just going to Hyper Drill. Nice damage. I don't anticipate we survive anything else. I have nothing really important that I feel like we need to save the the Dunsparce. But I am absolutely comfortable just setting up some bulk ups on this thing, because I really don't think Goodra has enough tools in the shed to contest and annihilate. Definitely does not threaten. So we've seen Thunderbolt and Body Press from this thing. What else does this know? Do we know? Draco? That's fine. Do I Drain Punch now? I don't think so. I think we're okay to set up at least one more bulk up, because Draco Meteor does not do more damage than that. She might decide to swap out, which means we get pretty much a free bulk up, because I feel like the Haunch Crow has a good chance of coming in soon, but maybe not. What are you doing here, Goodra? We're gonna see another Draco Meteor. Yeah. You keep doing your thing. So we probably need to go ahead and recover some HP, so I'll go ahead and Drain Punch now. We are saving the Rage Fist, maybe for something else, but I really don't know what exactly scares us enough. The Haunch Crow's like the only thing that might scare us out, but we're at +2 defense. I don't think Haunch Crow is particularly offensive. So we're gonna see the Haunch Crow. Drain Punch is neutral. We're at +2/+2. I feel like Drain Punch is still gonna do a good bit, right? Oh, clearly. Oh, there's the crit. Whoops. We're gonna see Rocky Helmet, but that's fine. If Altaria comes in, we have the Rage Fist. But I think Annihilate is pretty much clear to sweep here. Yeah, so here comes the Altaria. We do have the Outrage, but I don't feel like locking myself into Outrage and then confusing myself. So I think the Rage Fist does just enough here. Think we'll be okay. Unless this is Terra Normal. But it's Terra Flying. So we're good. We're Gucci. Solid as a rock. Yeah, those Draco Meteors really, instigating the anger on Annihilate here. We had some solid mons so far this season. We don't have a lot of Pokemon, but we do have some good ones. And that's all that matters. Annihilate is just way too good. Especially at +2. So the only thing that really might suck is like a really strong crit would hurt. We dodged the Hydro Pump, but I don't see that as like a detriment really, because Samurot's not a special attacker, I don't believe. I don't think it's got good enough special attack to take advantage of the Hydro Pump enough to contest the Annihilate out. Hawlucha's nice little Sky Attack from the beginning of the game, definitely going to seal the deal here on the Obama Snow. And Annihilate is full and healthy. Nothing happened to it at all. I don't know what you're talking about. But we do take a nice 2-0 win tonight. And we get the nice, juicy Episode 6 rewards, which we're going to go talk to Allie, and we will sort all of our affairs.
Good game. Oof.
Good game.
Rough.
Yeah, I think Annihilate might be a little broken.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. I tried so hard to pick the perfect counters for Annihilate, but I never even took Staraptor into that much question. I simply ignored it, whereas I did have an electric type I could have thrown in there, which it drives me batty. I could have made different decisions with my team, but that's okay.
Well, like I said, I didn't use Star Raptor last week, so you had no idea what all was going on with that thing. Honestly, that strategy was like a little unhinged, but I'm glad it panned out. That would have been something if I just brought a Pokemon that just like did nothing. All right.
Well, a deal is a deal. You did beat me in a best 2 of 3 situation. So unfortunately, I do lose the privilege that comes with winning this battle tonight, which is incredibly upsetting because I have been thinking and considering what I'm going to do, but now I am at your mercy.
Yes. Okay, so a few changes starting in episodes. So we are still going to be doing Masuda methods. We'll get to that in a minute. But the reason we're still doing Masuda methods is we are picking new starter Pokemon to hatch from eggs. Now, the privilege reward that we had decided on was the winner of this game would get to pick both of the players' starters. So, since I won, I will not only get to pick my starter, but I will get to pick what starter Alex is hatching. Now, this is contingent upon me hatching my Cyndaquil first. I have to get my starter before I can move on to my second. But just for funsies, what Pokemon were you hoping to send me home with, and what were you hoping to give yourself?
The Pokemon I was going to pick for you was Scorbunny. And I was going to choose Fuecoco for myself.
Ah, yes. Nice. Okay.
Because Fuecoco is baby.
Fuecoco is baby. I'm sad to say, neither of those Pokemon are going to be showing up in the second half of Season 2. So, the Pokemon I have decided to give you, I'm going to let you have a nice, solid, wizardy witch Delphox.
Okay, we can work with Delphox.
So you will be starting your egg hatching with Finnegan in episode 6, but I'm actually going in the same generation. I am a real big fan of frogs, you see. So I'm going to be hatching Froakie and going for a Greninja.
Well, guys, it's been real fun being in Shiny Showdown, but you're going to get someone new next week.
So, starting in the next episode, we will be hatching more eggs. So, we had been limiting ourselves to 1 box per episode. But now, we are going to be doing 1 box per sandwich. So, hopefully, we'll have a few more chances to roll our shiny Cyndaquil, and that does give Allie a chance to get out ahead of us and maybe get a second starter for the second half of our Season 2 here. Make sure you are subscribed. You come back next week because we have all these cool new Masuda method hunts to do. Hopefully, we'll be able to have another chance to see Arceus in the future as well, so make sure you stick around for that. We got all kinds of new shinies that we're going to hope to catch, and hopefully we'll be able to use some of your favorite Pokemon. Why don't you let us know? What Pokemon are you hoping that we see? What type do you want us to do?
Let's see it in those comments.
Yeah,
We're watching.
Because I am all for using something just absolutely bonkers.
The more wildly competitive you can make an unconventionally uncompetitive Pokemon, the better.
Exactly. That's what we're all about here. Experimentation. That will close us for the night. Thanks for joining us. Subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Stay winning, friends.